Okay, Ms. Chandler, to be followed by, excuse me, by Mr. Ray Hewitt.
Good afternoon, everyone. You know, you truly do have so many things on your plates, and it's just a pleasure to be here to present this to you today. I want to first say my name is Tina Chandler. I'm here with Normal to Be Fit. And I want to first thank you, Mayor and Councilmember Gallegos, for attending the Night of Superstars event. Even though Carl Ducena is not speaking today, my husband, we want to extend our appreciation to all the things that you do for our community. I'm here to extend an invitation to you, Mayor, council members, and the City of Houston to the 2018 Olympic Day Kickoff Media Mixer, happening May 31st. The purpose of this event is to celebrate Houston's upcoming Olympic Day at the first ever Media Mixer. I have a very personal reason for speaking with you today about this. As many of you know, I am a professional bodybuilder and four-time Miss Olympia competitor. My drive to excellence actually goes all the way back to when I was a little girl growing up on a farm in Louisiana. I watched my very first Summer Olympics, 1980, and became inspired to become a gymnast. I don't know what came over me, but I was relentless asking for lessons. Nothing was going to stop me. When I finally had my first lesson, I was 8 years old, which is a lot older than most gymnasts start. But within 1 year, I was competing, and I was a realistic projection for the '92 Olympics. I excelled so quickly that before retiring, I excelled very quickly and I was projected. Before retiring, I never achieved that. However, becoming 8th in the world as a bodybuilder was my own personal gold medal realized, my dream realized. And forgive me, but I will get emotional about this subject. With my knowledge and lifetime experience in competitive sports, I've helped thousands of people become healthier and happier, and I owe it all to that spark of inspiration that I had as a little girl watching those Olympic athletes. I am so honored to be here today regarding this subject. Ray Hewitt is leading this movement to ultimately bring the Olympics here to our great city, Houston. And we're just honored to join his efforts. As a young girl, I can't imagine what that would have been like to actually think that the Olympics was going to be in my own city. Houston has the second largest number of Olympic athletes, and we want to honor and acknowledge them by keeping the Olympic dream alive.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your commitment and dedication. Very much appreciate you and Carl.
Thank you so much. It's, I didn't make it there, but I can do everything I can on this end of it.
Well, you all are doing just that, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Okay, Mr. Hewitt, to be followed by Ms. Jackie Washington.
All right. Mayor Turner, City Council, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So I'm here to talk about the 2018 Olympic Day Kickoff Media Mixer. So do we have any Olympic fans here? Yeah? Okay, great. So my name is Ray Hewitt. I'm a native Houstonian, and I'm the program director of the Houston Media Network. I'm so excited to be here today to extend a very special invitation to a movement that's coming together in our city, in the Olympic community. We're so proud of many of our city's accomplishments, especially in professional sports, with the Super Bowl, with the World Series, and so now what is coming together. It's been an amazing past year for professional sports in Houston. To keep the momentum going, there is something very big we're putting together in the Olympic community right here in Houston. Many of the greatest athletes in the world live right here in Houston. In fact, there are a couple of the greatest Olympians right here in the room with us, such as Jonathan Horton and Miss Jackie Washington. We're just so excited. So, yes, what would it look like for Houston to be an Olympic host city? What would it look like for Houston to be also an Olympic capital? There are people in this room that we're working with that see this as a reality in the not so distant future. So to kick this off, the Houston Media Network, in partnership with the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, is putting together a major media event, an Olympic mixer, on the 31st of May of this year from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it'll be at a place called Pitch 25 in East Downtown. For full details, it's on your flyer, HoustonOlympicDay.com. This event will also be an inaugural kickoff to Houston's Rings to Houston movement, which will change lives. It will be inspiring children to be Olympians, but the greater vision of this is Houston as an Olympic host city. All right, so Mayor Turner, City Council, it would be the greatest honor if we could have your presence at this event on May 31st, alongside our Olympians and the Olympic community, to inaugurate this ceremony with us. We will show our gratitude by working unbelievably hard within the next several years to create one of the greatest legacies that each and every one of you will be so proud to have been a part of. So I look forward to seeing you all at the event on May 31st. Again, HoustonOlympicDay.com. Full details are going to be provided on that as well. And I will handle any questions at this time.
Thank you, Councilor Malay.
Thank you, Mayor. Ray, it's good to see you again.
Great to see you.
Thank you very much for your service, and thank you very much for brainstorming different ways to bring entertainment as well as sports activities to Houston.
Thank you.
I know you and I have sat down and brainstormed a few projects together,
Yes.
and I'm looking forward to being part of this with you. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Me too.
Thank you, Ray, and thank you for being present. And what's the date again and the place?
It'll be May 31st, Thursday, May 31st, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, we'll get that on the calendar. We'll see what the schedule will allow us to be there.
Very good. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, City Council.
Thank you for being present. Appreciate
All
you,
right.
man. Thanks.
Si se puede.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Ms. Washington? Ms. Washington will be followed by Mr. Robert Campbell.
Hello. Mayor Sylvester Turner and City Council.
Get right behind
Speak
that.
into the mic, ma'am.
Hello,
There you go.
Mayor Sylvester Turner and City Council. Looks like we're missing Dwight Barkins because he is my team cheerleader. So if anyone can get him, that will be great. And we also have a gold medal for him to wear as I speak.
He's probably running around the building.
That sounds like about right.
He's in training. He's
Oh,
running.
okay.
Yeah.
He's in training for the next games. But I'm here to echo what Ray Hewitt is saying. My name is Jackie Washington. I'm a native Houstonian. I'm also 84 Olympian, and I am president of the United States Olympian and Paralympians Association. I do have two groups, and Olympic Day is a major event for us. Every year we bring the Olympic Games to Houston. We focus on inner city areas that do not have the opportunity to meet Olympians. Olympians are 1 in every 2 million. With that being said, we bring the games in to areas that is funded by the city. Zena Garrison is doing the tennis. We have several other Olympians here. If he can stand up, we have Jonathan Horton. He'll be doing gymnastics, and Jonathan has his medal. And Jonathan, if you can step up quickly, because I only have a couple more minutes. But I want to focus on Olympic Day, and we need you guys to support our Olympic movement. We are definitely trying. Okay.
Thank you.
We are definitely trying to get the games here into Houston. We have worked really hard as part of the Olympic Committee and Association and USOPA to get the games in Los Angeles. We have them back into the United States. That's a big move for us. We are definitely pushing it for the games to be here in Houston, Texas. We can offer a lot to the city. We can collaborate with so many other groups and organizations and businesses to get this movement going. So I'm definitely pro-team on getting the Olympic Games into Houston. It will not be in the next 10 years. It may be the next 15 to 20 years. So again, if you guys could give us your support on Olympic Day mixer, and that would be at 25th Pitch on the 31st from 5 to 8. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie, and we look forward to joining you.
Okay, are there any
Thanks.
questions?
Thanks a lot.
Okay.